The visitor, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to invite visiting vice chancellors from other universities to deliver their fraternal greetings to the vice chancellor. Visiting vice chancellors, please.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the staff, management, and governing council of the largest university in the galaxy, the National Open University of Nigeria, we congratulate Bayer University, my alma mater.
Sir, I am presenting this goodwill message from the good people of the School of Undergraduate Studies in affiliation with Bayer University, Kano, Jigawa State College of Education, Gumel. Sir.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, it is with gratitude to Almighty Allah that I, the Provost of Sa'adat Turimi College of Education, the largest college of education in the entire northern region, present to you a goodwill message on behalf of all of us from Sa'adat Turimi College of Education. Congratulations.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor of Gombe State University and the good people of Gombe State, I present to you our goodwill messages to Bayer University, and I wish you more future success in the end of it.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the governing organs, and students of Bingham University, Karu, I, Professor William Barnabas Curix, bring you warm felicitations on this auspicious day of your convocation ceremony. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the National Teachers Institute, Kaduna, I wish to congratulate you and the entire members of the University Committee on this occasion. Congratulations, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I, Professor Andrew Haruna, the Vice Chancellor, Federal University, Gashua, Yobe State, felicitate with you on this great day. On behalf of the Senate, management and staff, congratulations, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. So on behalf of the Council, Senate, management, staff, and students of Kebbi State University of Science and Technology, sir, we congratulate you and we present you a congratulatory letter, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Aliyu Shugaba, I am presenting you a goodwill message on this great occasion. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Yobe State University, Professor Yakubu Mukhtar, I wish to present a good message on behalf of the university, sir.
The Vice Chancellor, on behalf of Kano University of Science and Technology, From the Chancellor of the University, Elijah Ali Kodongote, to the Chairman of Council, Ebi Mahmoud San, I will bring best wishes to Bayero University, Kano, and to say thank you, Bayero University, for standing by us all these years. Thank you very much.
My Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Council, Senate, Management, Staff and students of Federal University, Dutse, I congratulate you on your 35th convocation ceremony. I also seize the opportunity to congratulate my daughter, Asma Musa Suleiman, for being one of the recipients of prizes for best graduating female students from economics. Congratulations all other graduates.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Council, Senate, Management, staff and students of Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, and of course, as a former graduate, not former, a graduate of Bayero University, Kano, I congratulate you on this occasion. Congrats.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Council, Senate, Management, staff and students of Yusuf Metamasile University, Kano, I wish to congratulate you on this occasion. I am Mustafa Ahmed Isa, the Vice Chancellor.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Governing Council, Polytechnic Academy Board, Management, staff and students of Province of Polytechnic, I congratulate you on the 31st convocation of Bayero University, my mother university. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I, Dr. Sadi Mohammed Sarajo, Provost, Federal College of Education, Kano, I wish on behalf of the entire FC community, wish to present this message with congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Omaga Jagarba of Federal University, Gusau, the Council, the Senate, and the entire community of Federal University, Gusau, I wish to congratulate you on the 35th convocation ceremony of Bayero University, Kano. May Allah bless Bayero University. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, and also the Chairman of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian University, I am very pleased to be at this auspicious occasion of your 35th convocation ceremony on behalf of this Governing Council of the University, the Senate, the management, and the entire staff of Federal University Lokoja. I, Professor Angela Freeman Miri, happily present this goodwill message to you on behalf of the entire university community and on behalf of the Confluence State of Nigeria, Kogi State. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Musa Kundri, Federal University Ukari, Tarawa State, I bring you this warm felicitation and congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Council, Senate, Management, students of Student Life University, I, Professor Lawrence Santora, present you a winning message. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Sokoto State University, Professor S.M. Ngogo, I'm here to present a message of goodwill from the Council, the staff, and students, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the youngest university in Nigeria, the unique and the green university, Nigerian Army University, View, Borno State, I, Professor David Ilya Malgui, the Vice Chancellor gives you my congratulatory message on behalf of the Council, Senate, management, staff and students, and the Chief of Army Staff.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Academy Provost and the entire community of the Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna, I, Professor Labaran Salihu, congratulate you on your 31st convocation ceremony. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Salako, wish to deliver the good message unto you, sir. And congratulations, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Idris Issa Funtua, the Governing Council, Senate, and the entire University community of Umaru Musa University, we congratulate Baro University on its 35th convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I am Professor Bashir Muhammad Pagi, MNI, the Provost Federal College of Education Technical Beijing. I wish to congratulate the staff and students of Bahrain University for the 35th convocation ceremony. I wish Bahrain University the best. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, this news message is from Kaduna State University. Congratulations.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, Professor Ishaq Akintola from Lagos State University, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Lanre Fagum, hereby congratulate you on the occasion of this convocation this year, 2019. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, Professor Ibe Idowolayinka, the Senate, and the entire staff of University of Ibadan, I bring this good message. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I, Professor Ezen Abubakar, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, congratulate you and the staff of Bahrain University on this auspicious 35th convocation. Wish you God bless you, sir.
Adigno Ayodele is my name, the Acting Secretary General of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. Incidentally, Professor Yahuza has just been appointed as the chairman of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. So we congratulate you. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I'm delighted to stand before you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Yorusi Dick Gena from the University of Nka, and the entire people of Benue State. We congratulate you, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Suleiman Bala Muhammad, the Governing Council, Senate, and students of the largest and the fastest growing state university in Nigeria, Nasarawa State University, KFI, I bring you salutation and facilitation on this auspicious occasion of the 5th convocation ceremony.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor M.A. Abdulaziz, the Council, Senate, and students of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, I wish to congratulate you on this memorable occasion.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I am Professor Idris Amadi from the Federal University of Lafayette. I convey this message to you from my Vice Chancellor, Professor Mohammed Sanusi Liman, the Vice Chancellor, members of the Senate, members of the Council, and the university community. Congratulations.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Technology, Mina, I present this goodwill message. Congratulations.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Governing Council, management, staff and students of the A.D. Rufai College for Legal and Islamic Studies, Misa, Bauchi State, I would like to use this opportunity and congratulate you for this successful occasion. We are proud to be associated with this prestigious university throughout our over 40 years of existence. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the Council, the Senate, the staff and students of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University, Lapai, Niger State, the Niger State-owned university, I, Professor Muhammad Nasir Maifare, the Vice Chancellor, extend the goodwill and best wishes of the entire university community on the occasion of your 35th convocation ceremony. Congratulations on your giant rise, and I wish you greater accomplishments in the coming years. Thank you.
I, Professor Shehu Garki Ado, Vice Chancellor Al-Qalam University, Katsina, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, Council, Management, Senate, and the entire community of the Al-Qalam University, wish to extend our sincere felicitations to Bayero University, Kano, on this auspicious occasion of the 35th convocation ceremony. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, felicitation.
I am Professor Suleiman Muhammad Saud. On behalf of the Commandant, Nigeria Police Academy, Wudil, the entire Senate and management and the cadets of Nigeria Police Academy, the only academy south of the Maghreb, we wish to facilitate and congratulate you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir. My name is Ahmed Salisu Garba, the Dean, Faculty of Law of the Bauchi State University. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Awalu Uba, the Council, the Senate, the entire members of the university and students, I present to you our goodwill message and wish you the very best. Thank you.
That has been goodwill messages from higher institutions of learning to Bayero University, Kano, on the ceremony of 35th convocation here at the Convocation Arena in Bayero University.
The award of higher degrees. Visitors, sir, I have the honor to invite the Dean, Dangote Business School, BUK, Professor Murtala Sabo Sagagi, to present candidates from the school for the conferment of higher degrees. Dean, Dangote Business School.
Graduates from Dangote Business School, please stand up. Remove your caps and remain standing. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you graduates from Dangote Business School, including those who, for a good cause, are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who are found worthy in both character and learning for the conferment of Master of Business Administration, Master of Entrepreneurship, Postgraduate Diploma in Management, and Postgraduate Diploma in Entrepreneurship in different specializations as the case may be. No, I've been
Graduates from Dangote Business School are standing, waiting for the conferment for the award of degree here at the Convocation Arena.
Degree of Master of Business Administration, Master of Entrepreneurship, and postgraduate diplomas. Congratulations.
Put on your caps, toss it to the left, and come forward for a handshake with the Chancellor. Please make it quick. Come forward, make it quick.
Graduates there shaking hands with the Vice Chancellor of Bayero University, Professor Yahuza Bello. And it is pertinent to know that the conferment of the award of higher degree is one of the items lined up for this 35th convocation ceremony. So also the presentation of prizes to students who distinguish themselves in academic And there is also award of Emeritus Professor Robin to be also confirmed, and Professor Abdulkader Angambo. We have also the conferment Robin of honorary degree for distinguished Nigerians. We're still witnessing the handshake by the graduates from Dangote Business School here at the Convocation Arena, Bayero University, Kano. Witness the handshake from the graduates of Dangote Business School. I would like to quickly list out the awards and prizes for 2017-2018 session. We have the Vice Chancellor Prize for overall best graduating students in the university. We also have Vice Chancellor Special Award for the best graduating blind student in special education. We also have Vice Chancellor Special Award for special performance by an indigent student in radiography. We have Michael Collins Memorial Prize for the best graduate student in chemistry. We also have Ibrahim Shakare Prize for the best graduate student in mathematics. Others are Aminu Entata Prize for the best graduate student in the Department of Education. Sheikh Ibrahim El Tayya Prize for the best graduate student in Arabic. We also have Adoba Prize for the best graduate student in Islamic Studies. Also, we have Aisha Jibril Biko Prize for the best graduate student in English. And as we continue to mention these prizes and awards, Honorable Garba Ibrahim Mohammed is also among the least prize for the best graduate student in French. There is also Engineer Rabi Musa Konkoso Prize for the best graduate student in civil engineering.
The visitor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor to invite the Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Umaru Pate, to present graduating students from his school. Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies.
Graduates from the School of Postgraduate Studies, stand up. Remove your caps and remain standing. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I present to you graduates from the School of Postgraduate Studies, including those who for good cause are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and learning for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Engineering, Master of Laws, Master of Science, all other master's degrees and postgraduate diplomas, as the case may be.
By the authority of Council and Senate, I confer on each of you the degrees of post of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Engineering, Master of Laws, Master of Science, and all other master's degrees, including postgraduate diplomas. Congratulations.
Put on your caps, tassels to the left, and come forward for a handshake with the Chancellor, sir. Please, let's start with the PhD graduates.
Photographers, please excuse us at that point. Please, photographers, make way for the graduates to pass. Please, photographers.
wannan halitta mai kinsa zai sha fama shi ka baiwa ceto ka ba shi duk abu karma ka amince masa shi ka baiwa dukkan girma sassa hafai a halinsa auliya sun hidima sada shekun ne malaman mu sun ba mu ruwa yanzu ba in ya zo kai ne mabicin duri jami'ar bayar na da ke kike haska wuri mutula a kasar mu a jami'o'i na gani jami'ar bayar wanda ya biki ya yi kadari ruwa taurari uwar mu mai ba da ruwa ta wucewa saura a dole dangane buwa kuma keriri ce a dandari kowa ɗalibai shuka ne sun gana ai sai da ruwa ɗalibai ke bure shigar kigo don fafa da bazar ki biyu ke ake kiɗi har da rawa shakka ba biyu kiran bawance a kasa a ji gonar ilimi irin kishi a kasa da dubai na ta zuwa na nesa har ma'ana kusa wasu yori irin ilimin kidar rana kasa shi yasa ta wani ɗan cikin ki baya na kasa a fagen ilimi ko da yaushe sai dai ta duwa shakka a biyu kiran bawance a kasa mafi gonar ilimi irin kishi aka dasa a dubai na ta zuwa da nesa har ma na kusa
Graduates there from the School of Postgraduates having been qualified and graduated from the School of Postgraduates as PhD students. They are now receiving a handshake from the Vice Chancellor of Bayero University, Professor Muhammad Yahuza Bello. And in this note, I would like to continue giving you the list of awards and prizes for this memorable convocation of Bayero University, Kano. On the list, we have the Professor Gigi Parfit Prize for Best Graduating Student in Physics. We also have Honorable Garba Ibrahim Muhammad Prize for the Best Graduating Student in French. There's also Ahmad Adamu Ma'azu Prize for the Best Graduating Student in the Faculty of Engineering. Still on the list, we have late Dr. Tajuddin Abdul Rahim Memorial Prize for the Best Graduating Student in Political Science. All these prizes will be given to the outstanding students for the year 2017-2018 session. Professor S.A. Aluko Prize is on the list for the Best Graduating Student Female in Economics. We also have Justice Muhammad Bello Prize for the Best Graduating Student in the Faculty of Law. And also on the list, we have Husseini Adamu Memorial Prize for the Best Student in Islamic Jurisprudence in Law. Others are Ophthalmological Society of Nigeria Prize for the best student in ophthalmology. And the rest are the African Healthcare Development Trust for the best student in MBBS. And we also have Baba Anabura, Dr. Geoffrey Isse, Manuel Tubu Prize for the best student in obstetrics and gynecology in MBBS. And the last but not the least is L&Z Integrated Farm Prize for the best student in bee agriculture, animal science. These are the list of awards and prizes for the 2017-2018 session at the 35th Bayero University Convocation Ceremony. Still witnessing the award of higher degrees from the School of Postgraduates here at the Bayero University, Kano, the venue of the Convocation Arena. These students that have been found worthy both in character and learning for the conferment of higher degrees at the Bayero University, Kano. And it may interest you to know that after this conferment of award of higher degrees, the next in the agenda is a presentation of prizes to outstanding students who distinguish themselves both in character and learning. We're witnessing the 35th Convocation Ceremony of Bayero University, Kano. The conferment of Emeritus Professor is on the list to the Professor Abdul Qadir Dangambo, a former lecturer here at the Bayero University, Kano, in the Department of Languages, precisely Hausa language. Others to be conferred today at this memorable occasion is Chief Folake Sholake, SAN, CON, with the Honorary Doctor of Laws, LLD, Honoris Causa. We also have Chief Tony Onyemachi Elumelu, CON, MFR, is going to be conferred with Honorary Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa. We also have Senator Bello Hayatu Gurzo, CON, former senator representing Gurzo Kabu constituency, with Honorary Doctor of Laws, LLB, honoris causa. These are the 3 distinguished Nigerians that they will be conferred with honorary degrees from the Bayero University, Kano, this afternoon. This time around, the postgraduate students, precisely master's degrees, having a handshake with the Vice Chancellor, Barry University, congratulating them for this milestone at this August occasion on the 35th convocation ceremony here in Bayero University, Kano. Dignitaries here present at this occasion, there are members of National Assembly are here present. We have Governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, the Royal Father Muhammad Sanusi II. We have a former member of House of Representatives, Honorable Faruku, and other distinguished Nigerians who are here to witness the 35th convocation ceremony of Bayero University, Kano. Any moment from now, we shall witness the conferment of Emeritus Professor by the Bayero University, Kano, to Professor Abdul Qadir Angambo. But before then, presentation of prizes will come on, where students who distinguish themselves both in character and learning will be given prizes for what they have gone through throughout their learning process. There's one important point here I want to make. For the list of awards and prizes for 2017-2018 session, which is the Vice Chancellor Prize for overall best graduating students, it will interest you to know that this time around is a female graduate is the overall best graduating student with name Latifat Abdul Salam. Has the highest point of 4.92 CGPA. This is a milestone in her career as a student. Very shortly, we shall witness the award and prizes to graduating students here at the Bayero University Convocation Arena. These graduates are from various disciplines who have distinguished themselves in both character and learning. Disciplines from Faculty of Communications, Faculty of Arts and Islamic Studies, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Agriculture, and many more. Today is a memorable day for them and for their loved ones, for sparing their lives to witness this occasion. It is a milestone indeed for someone to accomplish studies of postgraduate school. It is also indeed an achievement for both the graduates, the family, and also to be beneficial to society in general. Graduates there receiving blessings from the Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad Huza Bello, and shortly after this, the prizes and awards will be given to outstanding students who distinguish themselves in both character and learning in this august occasion of the 35th convocation ceremony here at the Bayero University, Kano.
bai zindi kan ci ko dai ba ya yaƙi haikan ya yi galaba da afirka yau ba a manta ba ya kauda ƙidar bambanci ya daidaita mu cikin yanci ya ƙarfafa mulkin adalci ya raunana sabgar zalunci ya toshe kofar cin hanci ya dafu sabgar iskanci.
The visitor, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time for award of prizes. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students who have distinguished themselves by winning prizes in their fields of study for the 2017-2018 academic session. the Chancellor will be represented by the Pro-Chancellor. As I call your name, please come forward for a handshake with the Pro-Chancellor. First on the list,
Attention, please. May I request everybody to sit down, please? Please, quickly sit down. May I also request the photographers to please respect the understanding that they are not to cross some of the areas that have been indicated to them. Importantly, we know this is a very joyous moment for our graduates, and we want them to have the very best of it. But importantly also, we have our very important dignitaries. We have the visitor, we have the executive governor of Kano State, we have the emir of Kano. And by your coming closer to the dais, you are blocking their view. Please understand and accord them that respect that they deserve, please. So remain seated and let's have some silence. Thank you.
First, we have the Vice Chancellor's Prize for the overall best graduating student in the university, and this goes to Latifat Abdul Salam with a CGPA of 4.92. A round of applause for her, please. Next is the Vice Chancellor's Special Award for the best graduating blind student in the Department of Special Education. And this goes to Abdullahi Omar Abdullahi. Next is the Vice Chancellor's Award for Special Performance by an indigent student, and he comes from the Department of Radiography, Musa Adamu Yakubu.
Destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe.
Next is the Professor J.J. Parfit Prize for the best graduating student in physics. And this goes to Mubarak Abdul Wahab Adebumi with a CGPA of 4.82. Okay, she's not around. We go to the next prize, Michael Collins Memorial Prize for the best graduating student in chemistry. And this goes to Musa Sani Angombe, 4.86. Next is the Ibrahim Shekaro Prize for the best graduating student in mathematics. And this goes to Tunde Akinola Paul with a CGPA of 4.91. Tunde also is unavoidably absent. The next prize is Aminu Entata Prize for the best graduating student in the Department of Education. And this goes to Sani Abdul Malik with a CGPA of 4.66. Next is the Sheikh Dr. Ibrahim Al-Tayi Prize for the best graduating student in Arabic. And this goes to Aziza Jamilu Daladi with a CGPA of 4.70. Next is the Ado Bayero Prize for the best graduating student in Islamic Studies. And this goes to Aliyu Bello Ahmad with a CGPA of 4.42. Next is the Aisha Jibril Duku Prize for the best graduating student in English. And this goes to Amina Ibrahim Abdul Qadir with a CGPA of 4.13. Next is the Professor M.K.M. Balaganchi Memorial Prize for the best graduating student in Hausa. And this goes to Tukur Wadebe Gozo with a CGPA of 3.87. Next is the Engineer Rabi Musa Okoso Prize for the best graduating student in civil engineering. And this goes to Awal Ahmad with a CGPA of 4.62. Next is the Ahmadu Adamu Muazu Prize for the best graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering. And this goes to Abdulrazak Abubakar Nafiu with a CGPA of 4.85. Next is the late Dr. Tajuddin Abdurrahim Memorial Prize for the best graduating student in political science. And this goes to Salisu Isa Abdu with a CGPA of 4.01. Next is the Professor S.A. Aluko Prize for the best graduating female student in economics. And this goes to Asma'u Suleiman Musa with a CGPA of 4.23. Next is the Justice Muhammad Bello Prize for the best graduating student in Faculty of Law. And this goes to Abdurrahman Nasser Salis with a CGPA of 4.23. Next is the Hussein Adamu Memorial Prize for the best student in Islamic jurisprudence in Faculty of Law. This goes to Mehaja Muhammad Suleiman. Next is the Ophthalmological Society of Nigeria Prize for the best graduating student in ophthalmology. And this goes to Fakaria Ibrahim Babale. Next is the African Healthcare Development Trust for the best MBBS graduating student. And this goes to Saadatu Tijani Garba. Next is the Baba Aladura Dr. Godfrey S.M. Mene Otubu Prize for the best student in obstetrics and gynecology in MBBS. And this goes to Mubarak Muhammad Enyaru. Next is the Honorable Garba Ibrahim Mohammed Prize for the best graduating student in French. And this goes to Bashir Mohammed Abdu with a CGPA of 4.56. Lastly, we have the L&Z Integrated Farms Prize for the best graduating student in bee agriculture with specialization in animal science. And this goes to Amina Musa Abdulrazak with a CGPA of 4.68. The visitor, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the award of honorary degrees. The Council and the Senate of Bayero University, Kano, have approved the conferment of honorary degree on Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on Chief Dr. Falake Sholanke, S.A.N.C.O.N. I now call on Dr. Suwaiba Saeed Ahmad to present the candidate.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is my honor to read the citation of Land Silk to Folake Salanke San, C.O.N., at this August occasion. When she was born on Tuesday, 29th March 1932 at Abeokuta, her parents gave her the name Folake, which means a child taken care with wealth. Her father, Chief Jacob Shogbeyega Odulate, alias the Blessed Jacob, was entrepreneurial and made his mark in the pharmaceutical industry when he founded, patented, and manufactured the Alabukun powder, a much sought-after remedy and source of instant relief from hangover, pains, and other body discomfort. At the age of 2, Chipolake lost her mother, Mrs. Shepomode Odulate. A painful loss it was for the young child, but made bearable by the presence of the of other kin and relatives as found in a traditional African family, as well as the care and support of her father. It was in 1944 when she sat for the entrance examination into the Methodist Girls High School, Lagos, that the significance of the F in her name, Folake, first manifested. She was not only the first in the entrance examination, her scores were so phenomenal that the authorities of the school decided she was material for Form 2, not Form 1. Ms. Folake Odulate, as she then was, again proved her mettle when at the end of her studies at Methodist Girls High School in 1949, she made grade 1 in the Senior Cambridge School Certificate Examination. Following her secondary school education, Chief Folake worked for a couple of months as a clerical staff at the ministry in Lagos. A work she found less thrilling. She disliked the monotony and lack of challenge that was associated with her job schedule. She resigned and went to the United Kingdom and enrolled at King's College, Newcastle upon Tyne, then in the University of Durham. It is now the University of Newcastle upon Tyne. On graduation in 1955, she obtained a BA degree and diploma in education. She taught Latin and mathematics at Piper's Corner School, Great Kings Hill, High Wycombe, Buckinghamshire, and at St. Monica School, Clacton-on-Sea, Essex, both of which are fee-paying public schools. In 1956, Chief Folake wedded Dr. Toriola Faye Seton Solanke, a surgeon in London. Her husband, now late, rose to become a professor emeritus of surgery. Theirs was a blessed marriage. When the couple returned to Nigeria for a brief period, Chief Folake taught the same subject she was teaching at English School, Latin, and mathematics to students of Yejede Girls Grammar School, Lagos, between 1958 to 1960. When in 1960, Chief Folake and her husband returned to England, she worked as a student officer at the Nigerian High Commission, London. However, recalling her boring experience when she was a clerical staff in Lagos, she enrolled to read law at Grey Inns, passing all the bar examination in just 22 months. She was called to English bar in absentia in London and simultaneously enrolled as a lawyer in the Supreme Court, Lagos, Nigeria in May 1963. Chief Folake did her pupillage, the required training for those wishing to become practicing barristers, with her brother-in-law, Mr. M.A. Odeshanya, after which she joined the law chambers of F.R.A. Williams in Ibadan as a land junior from 1963 to 1966. In 1966, Folake made another first by establishing the first female-headed law chamber in Ibadan. This she did with the active support and encouragement of her husband. The law firm she ingeniously named Alabukum Law Chamber, a fitting tribute to her father. By this bold and daring move to establish her own chamber, she has proven to be a pioneer for women, showing that the para sex does possess the wisdom and ability to break through the glass ceiling of power, privilege, and exclusion. Several other female lawyers had since followed the trail. Alabukum Law Chamber was an instant hit, with clients looking for not only a competent and trusted lawyer who will throw their energy into a case, but also one who has the time, patience, and commitment to see that justice was done. Alabukum Law Chambers also afforded female law graduates a chance to do their pupillage under the charge of one of their own and to receive mentoring from a pioneer. Her hard work, perseverance, diligence, and commitment was recognized, acknowledged, and rewarded by her colleagues in the law profession. In recognition of her immense contribution to legal practice, Chief Folake was conferred with the Senior Advocate of Nigeria in 1981 by the Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee of Nigeria, making history as the first female to be so honored. Mr. Chancellor, sir, esteemed guests, on other fronts, Chief Folake was also quite active. She has been a member since 1970 of Zanta International, a global organization of executives in business and profession for the advancement of women. With branches in more than 70 countries, Zanta was committed to empowering women through service and advocacy. After 32 years as a member, Chief Folake was elected president of Zanta International in 1992 in Hong Kong. She was the first non-Caucasian to be so elected. During her tenure, 1994 to 1996, she had the team Zanta in Action, Women Health, Human Rights, and World Harmony, the Triple H, The impact of those 2 years of Chief Polake Zonta's international presidency continues to evoke nostalgic admiration and praise to this day. Not surprisingly, Chief Polake's contribution have not gone unnoticed. The federal government of Nigeria gave her the honor of Commander of Order of the Niger, CON, in 2010. Government, public, and private institutions have conferred honors on her, including a honorary doctorate degree, Doctor of Law, honoris causa by Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoyiwoye in 2007, a Doctor of Letters, honoris causa by the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ife, the highest a university can bestow on any recipient in 2011. A Doctor of Literature, honoris causa by the University of Ibadan in 2013, Fellow Nigeria Institute of Advanced Legal Studies 2011, the International Bar Association Distinguished International Woman Lawyer Award, London in 2012. Proclamation by the Mayor of Niagara Falls, New York, USA, proclaiming Saturday, November 5th, 1994 as Chief Polake Solanke San and Zonta International Day. Proclamation by the Mayor of the city of Topeka, Kansas, USA, proclaiming Tuesday, July 8, 1997 as Chief Polake Solanke Day. Mr. Chancellor, distinguished guest, Chief Polake Solanke is a fruitful person. The youngest of her 3 children is a mathematician. The second youngest is an engineer, while the eldest, Dr. Olienisi Koya, Mrs., after having qualified as a medical doctor like her father, also read law, the profession in which her mother made a name. Chief Polake relaxes through reading, writing, walking, dancing, and elementary yoga. She also loves fruits and flowers. Mr. Chancellor, sir, for her distinguished services to the law profession, to Nigeria, and to humanity, it is my privilege and pleasure to present you Polake Solanke, SAN, CON. I request that you confer on her the degree of the Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on these to stand up for the champions, stand.
By the authority of Council and Senate, I confer on you the honorary degree of Doctor of Law honoris causa. Congratulations.
That has been the conferment awarding of honorary degree for Chief Polake Solanke, SAN, CON, on Doctor of Laws, LLB, honoris causa. She has taken a bow, in a joyful moment. She's now having a handshake with other dignitaries here at this memorable occasion. We've had a lot from the MC on the contribution and achievement she has made through her life, and Bayero University deemed it fit to award her with honorary Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen,
Chief Folake Solakebe
and the
with
Senate
Tony
by
Elumelu
Kano have approved the conferment of honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa, to Mr. Tony Onyemachi Elumelu, CON, MFR. I now call on Professor Umaru Pate to present the candidate.
Bend down, bend down.
The Chancellor, sir, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my utmost pleasure to present to you Tony Onyemachi Elumelu, who is an investor and a philanthropist. He founded and chairs Hairs Holdings, a family-owned investment company with investments in power, financial services, natural resources, real estate, healthcare, and whose mission is to improve lives and transform Africa. He serves as the chairman of the United Bank of Africa Group, the financial services group he created and which is present in 20 African countries with significant visibility in Paris, France, London in the United Kingdom, and New York in the United States of America. Today, United Bank of Africa has a distinctive profile of being the only bank or the only African bank with a deposit-taking license in the United States of America. He also chairs Nigeria's largest quoted conglomerate, the Transcorp, whose subsidiaries include Transcorp Power, the largest generator of electricity in Nigeria. Tony is the most prominent champion of entrepreneurship in Africa. In 2010, he created the Tony Elumelu Foundation, the leading philanthropy empowering African entrepreneurs and championing entrepreneurship in Africa. The foundation's flagship initiative, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, has a program for 10 years whose commitment is about $100 million aimed at identifying, training, and mentoring 10,000 African entrepreneurs. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present a banker, a philanthropist, an investor, Tony Onyemachi Elumelu, for the presentation of the doctorate degree honoris causa in business administration, Bayero University, Kano.
By the authority of Council and Senate, I confer on you the honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa of the University, Bayero University, Kano. Congratulations.
Number one and nothing less, lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me, so stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who.
Bend down, bend down, bend down. Bend down. Bend down.
Chief Tony Onyemechi Elumelu has just been conferred with Honorary Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa, by the Bayero University, Kano. And has begun round to have pleasantries with Governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullah Wadubanje, Mayor of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi II, and other distinguished dignitaries who are present here at the 35th convocation ceremony.
Let's go. Let's go, okay. It's all right.
The next person to be conferred with honorary degree is Senator Bello Hayatu Gwarzo.
The Council and the Senate of Bayero University, Kano, have approved the conferment of honorary degree of law to Senator Bello Hayatu Gwarzo, CON. I again call on Professor Maupate to present the candidate.
The Chancellor, sir, Your Excellencies,
let's go.
Oh yeah, please, take this one. Take this one.
Photographers.
Go, avec, clear the place. Let's go. Madam, let's go. Let's go. Chicken, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, sir. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
The Chancellor, sir, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with delight that I present the distinguished Senator Bello Hayatu Gwarzo, CON, LLD honoris causa, teacher, three-term senator, man of endless service and distinctive politician of laudable accomplishments in variety of fields. Senator Gwarzo was born in Gwarzo town and he went to schools in Gwarzo, Gumel, and Kano Polytechnic. Between 2005 and 2013, Senator Gwarzo attended various high-profile and strategic courses programs in the United States of America and the United Kingdom. Alhaji Hayatu Bello began his working life as a classroom teacher in 1980 under the Kano State Ministry of Education. From 1984 to 1998, he moved on to work variously in the economic sector, starting with Cabo Air, the then Bank of the North, and the defunct Tropical Commercial Bank, now Unity Bank PLC. With the onset of politics, in 1998, the people of the 13 local government areas in Kano North Senatorial District persuaded him to relinquish his job in the banking sector to represent them in the National Assembly. Accordingly, he resigned his job, joined partisan politics, and in 1999 contested and won to represent Kano North Senatorial District, comprising of 13 local government areas in the Senate of the Federal Republic. Thereafter, he successfully contested and won elections on 3 more occasions in 2003, 2007, and 2011 to represent Kano North Senatorial District, thus giving him the distinction of having served at a stretch for 16 years in the upper chamber of the National Assembly. The Chancellor, sir, in the Senate, His contributions were of high quality and consistently focused on fostering issues of development, enhancing national productivity, and promoting national unity. At different times, he chaired the Senate Committee on State and Local Governments, Labor and Productivity, Works, Federal Capital Territory, and Agriculture. In his 16 years of service in the National Assembly, he worked hard to attract high-impact projects that significantly uplifted the 13 local government areas in his senatorial district and indeed Kano State, specifically in the areas of education, infrastructural development, agriculture. The Chancellor, sir, legacies of Senator Bello Gorjo are many, particularly in terms of promoting girl child education. That was manifested in his commitment and establishment of a new girls' science secondary school in Gorzo at a tune of 1.5 billion naira. Designed and constructed as an A-grade model school, it is equipped with the latest learning facilities and a standard staff quarters plus an alternative solar power electricity supply system. Today, the school is considered the first of its kind and the best of its type in northwestern Nigeria. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the benevolent attention of the Senator also shined on the highest educational establishment in his constituency, the Bayero University, Kano. In 2015, he influenced the construction of a 1,000-seater international conference center at the university as part of his constituency project. The project, the first of its kind and probably the finest of its type on any campus in Nigeria, will be completed soon at a cost of 1 billion naira. Furthermore, he is instrumental in the ongoing construction of the university's Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, as well as the reconstruction and remodeling of 2 blocks of the College of Health Sciences. These 2 projects have a combined value of 1.2 billion naira and set for completion in the 4th quarter of the year. Without doubt, these are exciting edifices on the campus of Bayero University, Kano. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, an iconic pathfinder as well as an architect of victory is easily spotted as a shining star that attracts joyful attention. So is the case with Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo. The nation has given him or has conferred on him the CON as well as being a recipient of 2 honorary doctorate degrees from the Mariam Abacha University, Maradi in Niger in 2017, as well as a doctorate degree from the Abia State University in Uturu. He is also a recipient of several other awards as well as a member of several other bodies. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, it is my singular honor to present to you a man of endless service, an engine of development, a dignified politician, as well as a philanthropist who values human contributions to services, as well as a man who thinks education is the way forward. Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo, CON, LLD honoris causa for the award of the honorary doctorate degree of Doctor of Laws, Bayero University, Kano. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By the authority of Council and Senate, I, Alfred Papa Priye, confer on you the honorary degree of Doctor of Law honoris causa of Bayero University, Kano. Congratulations.
Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo has just been conferred with honorary degree of laws under the Scosa by Bayero University, Kano. While he was there, the governor of Kano State is there exchanging pleasantries with the Emir of Kano also there, wishing him well. Indeed, it's an achievement, a milestone for him. I can see the former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, also there, exchanging pleasantries with the award recipient, Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo. He is the last but not the least among the two distinguished Nigerians who have been conferred by the Bayero University, Kano, on honorary degree.
Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the award of Emeritus Professor. The Council and the Senate of Bayero University, Kano, have approved the appointment of Emeritus Professorship to Professor Abdulkadir Dangambo. I now call on Professor Yakubu Magaji Azare to present the candidate.
The visitor, sir, ably represented by the Executive Secretary, NUC, the Honorable Chancellor, sir, distinguished personalities, Your Excellencies and Highnesses, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Mr. Chancellor, sir, standing before you is Professor Abdulkadir Dangambo, accomplished academic, erudite professor, who has spent 46 years in the service of Bayero University. He was appointed as assistant lecturer in 1973, although his association with Bayero University dated earlier when he was a student between 1969 to 1973 of the Abdullahi Bayero College, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, the precursor to the Bayero University Kano. One is therefore correct to say that Professor Abdulkadir Dangambo has spent 50 years of his current 74 years in and around Bayero University, Kano. Born in Kano, raised in Kano, schooled in Kano. After his BA and graduate certificate in education, Professor Dangambo went to School of Oriental and African Studies, SOAS, University of London, where he completed the MA in 1974 and capped it with a PhD from the same institution in 1980. Upon his return from London, Professor Dangambo devoted his energy to teaching and research. He has remained a consummate teacher by excellence, earning him the name Garkuwang Adabi, as well as Malam by Malamai, or fondly called Malami Ubang Malamai by students. Mr. Chancellor, sir, over the years, Professor Dangambo has supervised dozens of PhDs and master students,
a large number of who has gone on to establish names for themselves. Thanks to his meticulous grooming, at the last count, more than 15 of his students have also become professors. This is not to talk of many PhD holders who are on their way to becoming professors. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dangambo is the author of the much-acclaimed novel Kisarogo, published by the Northern Nigerian Publishing Company, NNPC, in 1978. The novel has been used numerous times as a reference text by the West African Examination Council, WAEC, and the National Examination Council, NECO. Kisarogo has equally been translated into Arabic, French, and Polish, in addition to being turned into a play and poetry. Professor Dangambo has written widely with some of the best, like Professor M.K.M. Galadanchi, Professor Ibrahim Yarohaya, and Dr. Habib Ahmed Daba, all of blessed memory. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dangambo was commissioned by the Islamic Publication Bureau, Lagos, to undertake translation into Hausa of many books originally authored by Khurshid Ahmed. More so, as part of the public education drive, he has also translated to the Federal Ministry of Education a commercial drive-by primer, Jagor and Rebobi. These are in addition to the national assignment of serving as WAEC chief examiner for over 20 years, as well as chairing at several instances syllabus review committee by the NERDC. Honorable Chancellor, sir, Professor Dangambo has distinguished himself in the cycle of Hausa studies. He solely put forward a literary theory called Ra'in Dangambo, which was acclaimed by Hausa scholars as a potent instrument of analyzing Hausa literary texts. Professor Dangambo has dedicated himself to academia and the public domain, which saw him heading the Hausa Popular Radio program, Adabi Madube Raiwa, aired by Freedom Radio for 13 years consistently, and serving as a co-patron of over 10 development associations like ANA and many others. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dangambo is a recipient of over 50 awards from different bodies for his contribution to knowledge and development. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Professor Dangambo has paid his dues to Bayero University, Kano, to literary development in Nigeria and his immediate and distant communities. It is my singular honor and privilege to present to you Professor Adil Dangambo, who has spent the last 50 years serving Bayero University, Kano. An erudite professor who has spent the last 46 years with a sorry record of continuous teaching and research at all levels of university education. A professor who sees Bayero University as home and thus invested his all to its development. A professor who personifies the Bayero University spirit of hard work, courage, dedication to promoting the ideals of scholarship in Nigeria and beyond. On this auspicious occasion, sir, I kindly request you to confer on him the honor of Professor Emeritus. Thank you.
By the authority of Council and Senate, I confer on you the title of Emeritus Professor of Bayero University, Kano. Congratulations.
mu ya zama liman zaɓi kara amincin kabunsa jaruman nan makusanci da ka kira ƙaribinka.
Gafuwan adabin hausa sanya farfisa sani na gambo da taho gaishe ka.
Zane hausa rari na yabo da waitoka yawan tagwani turmi mashaduka nemi ɗan gambo ka ji rairayar waka raniyar adabi ce matan kaɗar waka.
Gafuwan adabin hausa sanya farfisa sani na gambo da taho gaishe ka.
Maliyar malala dole sai fa aisha aka ko cikin birni.
The visitor, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, I now call on Mr. Tony Enyemachi Elumelu on behalf of the recipients to present an acceptance speech.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, General Gowon, Your Excellency, Governor of Kano State, His Excellency Abdullahi Omar Ganduje, our Emir of Kano, Royal Highness Sanusi Lamido, the Emir is my brother and compatriot in the war against poverty. The visitor, the university, His Royal Majesty, and big brother, Chief BTSP, the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Chairman of the Governing Council of the University, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, a Nigerian by birth, but a global citizen, touching humanity across the world. And the VC, Professor Mohamed Bello, and of course, our dear Professor Atahiru Jega, former VC of this great university and the Nigerian we're all proud of. Senate and Governing Council of Bayero University, senior staff members Bayero University, fellow honorees, Mrs. Folake Sholanke, Senator Bello Guazo, and Professor Abkadri Dangambo, esteemed students of this great institution, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of my fellow honorees, I want to thank the Senate and Governing Council of this esteemed Bayero University for conferring on us honorary doctorate degrees. We are humbled and grateful to be here with you all today at this renowned university's 35th convocation ceremony. Again, on behalf of my fellow honorees, let me thank Professor Bello for the kind appreciation of us. VC, we unreservedly commend you for the great work this reputable institution is doing in grooming the next generation of Nigerian leaders. Let me also congratulate the students, 9,571 graduating students who will be awarded the degrees, first degrees, higher degrees, and postgraduate diplomas today. Most especially, the 105 of whom have earned first class. Congratulations to you all. Very well done indeed. And specifically, I would also like to congratulate Ablahi Omaru Ablahi, a blind student from the Special Education Department who has transcended beyond disability to graduate with a second-class upper degree. Ablahi, you are an inspiration. Let's clap for him, please. Today, as we graduate these 10,000 students or graduates, we are unleashing nearly 10,000 of you from this university to the world. We are unleashing 10,000 young men and women filled with hopes, ambitions, aspirations, dreams for their futures, who can either leave school and become full of despair, hope, or people who can become positively and meaningfully engaged with employment, suitable employment, or access to economic opportunity to contribute to the development of our nation. So it's either you live here with hope or you live here with despair. These two options stare us in the face, and the choice is up to us to chart the direction and economic destinies of these young lives. 3 days ago, the President of Nigeria, our dear President, Muhammadu Buhari, declared during his Democracy Day delivery on Wednesday precisely at Eagle Square that his administration in this second term is committed to lifting 100 million lives out of poverty in Nigeria. This is a laudable declaration, and I commend Mr. President for it. It is a highly achievable feat, recently accomplished by nations like China, India, and certainly not too ambitious for us as the giant of Africa and the most populous black nation on earth, plus the natural resources that we have. But there's no magic wand to make this happen. There's no quick fix about it. There's no magic trick. It requires conscientious and deliberate effort from all stakeholders, working actively and collaboratively, playing our own roles. There are a variety of ways to lift 100 citizens out of poverty. But two clearly stand out, and two are very dear to me. One is increasing the number of jobs in the economy, and two is creating more opportunities for our young entrepreneurs to transform their ideas into small businesses that employ labor. The federal government must play its leadership role by creating the enabling environment and conducive infrastructure that enable the creation of jobs and economic opportunities in the country for our youth bulge. Our population growth rate is much faster than our economic growth rate, so we know what will happen if we don't build that gap. Our young people need jobs that governments and big corporations alone cannot provide. By promoting entrepreneurship, creating favorable policies, and building infrastructure to help these entrepreneurs, we enable them to create jobs and become employers of labor, and this is what it should be. Government must abolish multiple taxation for small businesses, make business registration easier, prioritize our SMEs training and capacity development, and entrench rule of law to mention but a few. Create also industrial, tech, and agri zones in different parts of the country. Our young entrepreneurs also need peace and security for their ideas and businesses to thrive. The state government and local government are not left. They must also play their own role. Develop your local.
This is the network service of the NTA. We now join.
Conducive climate for investments. For the private sector, we must empower our young ones. Across our business value chains, we must identify young entrepreneurs who can play a role and add value. Identify local talent and give them economic opportunity and hope. My economic philosophy of African capitalism speaks to our own unshakable belief that the African private sector is the most beyond reliance on the center. Build industrial parks,
that leverage on your state's comparative advantage, attract investors and businesses to your state by creating conducive climates for investments. For the private sector, we must empower our young ones. Across our business value chains, we must identify young entrepreneurs who can play a role and add value. Identify local talent and give them economic opportunity and hope. My economic philosophy of African capitalism speaks to our own unshakable belief that the African private sector is the most important tool to the socio-economic transformation of this continent. For wealthy Nigerians, development institutions, friends of Africa, you can and should and must invest in our young ones, as these are the future of our continent. I will use our own case at the Tony Elmelu Foundation. It is for this reason that my family committed a sum of $100 million in 2015 to empower 10,000 young African entrepreneurs in 10 years to create at least 1 million jobs and social wealth on our continent by training, mentoring, funding, and giving access to markets to these young Africans. We are committed to democratizing law and access to opportunity by empowering the next generation of entrepreneurs and business leaders, because we believe that the solution to African problems lies squarely in the hands of Africans. It is this conviction that propels us to power the dreams of thousands of young Nigerians and African startups and entrepreneurs. As we say to entrepreneurs, your ideas can transform Africa. We have traveled the world from Brussels to DC, from Singapore to New York, to meet with like-minded partners who have bought into the compelling vision to empower and support Africa's greatest resource, our young brothers and sisters. In 5 years, we have been able to empower 7,250 young African men and women across the 54 countries through the work of the Tony Elmelu Foundation. And let me say, with happiness and excitement, that Northern Nigeria is home to 1,000 of these 7,000 beneficiaries. And today, in recognition of the talent, creativity, and hard work that resides in the young people of this region, and also in order to create jobs and make our people have economic hope and say no to extremism, I'm pleased to announce that the UNDP, United Nations Development Program, and the Tony Elmelu Foundation have deepened our partnership to empower an additional 1,000 entrepreneurs this year between now and August from northern Nigeria and the wider Sahel region. This speaks to the big ideas that exist in this region, and it is a direct intervention to lifting thousands of people out of poverty and in complement to what our president wants to achieve. There are several narratives of testimonies of our impact through our entrepreneurship program. They are truly catalyzing the economic development of our communities. The power of economic empowerment is such that we provide economic hope, and people who have economic hope are less likely to engage in reckless, violent, or extremist behavior. They have something to live for. As concerned stakeholders, we must all join hands to lift our young ones from poverty to prosperity. In conclusion, I have a few things to say. One is we must all realize and recognize the fact that national prosperity can only come from widespread economic empowerment. This empowerment will come from inclusion, education, healthcare, and entrepreneurship. And that is why I'm happy that we are today graduating at about 10,000 people is part of furthering education in Nigeria. I'm further happy that the best graduating student is a female, who is a challenge to all of us here, man. Two is we must support our young African brothers and sisters by investing in their health, education, and entrepreneurship capacity. Three, it is not only the right thing to do, it is an economic imperative to do so. In particular, our young women are the key to economic prosperity in our communities. For Africa to avert a demographic catastrophe and achieve sustainable growth, we must support gender inclusion, education, healthcare, and entrepreneurship. TEF, the Tony Melu Foundation, is committed to supporting Pan-African entrepreneurship in order to drive inclusive and sustainable growth in Africa. The Tony Melu Foundation is also committed to unleashing Africa's latent entrepreneurship to lift our people out of poverty, and we can all do this if we commit to it. Students, I wish you all best of luck in your future endeavors, and again, I thank the university community on behalf of my fellow honorees for considering us worthy of today's recognition. Thank you very much.
That has been the Emimenu Tony Onyemechi giving a vote of thanks on behalf of the awardees of this honorary degree.
The visitor to the university, His Excellency, the Head of State, General Muhammadu Buhari, our special guest, General Yakubu Gawan, the Governor of Kano State, the Emir of Kano, my Pro-Chancellor, Council and members of the Management Committee, the honorary graduates, the entire congregation, it is my singular honor to invite the visitor to present his speech. I would also like to ask the Vice Chancellor to present his report sheet. Thank you very much.
The previous year, by University annual report to the visitor for the previous year.
Mr. Visitor, you're welcome.
Former head of state and elder statesman, His Excellency General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Dr.
Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, the Chancellor, Bayero University, Kano, King Alfred Papa Pre, date Spiff, the Emir of Kano and Chancellor, University of Benin, Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi II, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council of Bayero University, Kano, Ambassador Professor Ibrahim Gambari, the Vice Chancellor, Bayero University, Kano, Professor Muhammad Yahuza Bello, the Executive Secretary, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro, the Executive Secretary, National Board for Technical Education, Dr. Masoud Kazaure, Magajim Malam of Kazaure, the Director General and Chief Executive of the National Teachers Institute, Professor Garba Dehua Azare, former Vice Chancellors, Bayero University, Kano, visiting Vice Chancellors, principal officers of the university, including the Senate, congregation, and staff, Emeritus Professor Ngambo and other professors emeriti, the three honorary degree awardees, heads of security agencies, graduates, proud parents, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press. I stand to read the address by the visitor to this university, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the address is his own. It is always a matter of profound delight for me to be here in Kano, which has remained my most cherished political home. Every new visit affords me a desired opportunity to reconnect with the good people of Kano, with its nationally and internationally acknowledged reputation as a serene and attractive socio-political environment. I am highly appreciative and genuinely grateful for the way Kano, as always, stood by us in the last election, which made our being sworn in for the second term an assured reality. I seize this occasion of my visit to express unalloyed gratitude to the good people of Kano and the great people of Nigeria for reinvesting their trust and confidence in us by re-electing us to serve for another 4 years. And I assure all Nigerians that this confidence is not misplaced and will be fully justified through our total commitment to making this nation the true giant of Africa and a nation that will make our continent the choice of the 21st century. On this very special day in the life of Bayero University, being its 35th convocation ceremony, it is apposite for me to wholeheartedly congratulate our dear graduates and their proud parents and family members on these most memorable milestones of their lives. The sacrifice that you have made as students has paid off handsomely, as you have today by a token of this
graduation been found worthy in character and learning and thus pronounced fit to receive a certificate of Bayero University, which is arguably one of the best universities in this country. I therefore challenge all graduates to go forth to the larger world out there and showcase the high quality of knowledge and covetable character that you have imbibed from here. I urge all graduates to reach for the skies through continued aspiration, inspiration, and perspiration in their future engagements in life. It is commendable to note that the university has conferred honorary doctorate degrees on 3 illustrious Nigerians in recognition of their distinctive accomplishments and remarkable service to the country. I note with a sense of pride that the choice of recipients not only reflected national spirit, but admirable gender sensitivity and indiscriminate concern for the human conditions. I congratulate the university for this insightful and conscious adherence to our nation's constitution to take account of merit, equity, and gender, the inclusive status and conditions of our nation's humanity. The woman among the honorary recipients, Chief Folake Sholanke, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, CON, was a trailblazer, having become the first female Senior Advocate of Nigeria. She is indeed a worthy role model for the women folk in particular and the Nigerian youth in general. Distinguished Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo, CON, is a politician who has been in the Senate for 4 consecutive terms and who reciprocated the gesture by constantly giving a good account of himself through dedicated service and the delivery of public good to his constituency and to larger Kano State and Nigeria. In acquitting himself with remarkable credibility, Senator Bello Hayatu Gorzo has proved beyond all doubt that disability is an attitude of the mind and not an impediment to effective functionality in life. He has proved that the yardstick of success in life is not mere physical abilities, but competence, capacity, charisma, wisdom, and gritty determination to achieve great heights. Chief Tony Elumelu, CON, completes the list of the honoraries at this convocation, and he certainly merits the honor for his enormous contribution to business and human capital development in the industrial sector of our economy. His empowerment of entrepreneurs through the Tony Elumelu Foundation aptly mirrors and inviolably complements our government's trader money, a program targeted at petty traders and artisans as envisioned and executed to enhance their capital base. I sincerely congratulate all 3 worthy and inspiringly selected recipients with an admonition of our youth to painstakingly study their profiles and emulate their star-studded examples. I now consider it expedient to briefly reflect on the state of governance under my administration. During my first term in office, 2015 to 2019, the focus of my government was on three core areas: security, anti-corruption, and the economy. I'm sure you will all agree that there is a critical interconnection between the three ideals. Before we came in 2015, the Boko Haram insurgency was on a frightening rampage, not only in the northeast, but it has started making forays into Kano, Kaduna, and Abuja. It is indeed gratifying to say that our security situation has improved appreciably. Boko Haram has been degraded, and normalcy has returned to most parts of the northeast. I recently inaugurated the newly established Northeast Development Commission, NEDC, which is charged with the responsibility of overseeing the return, resettlement, and reintegration of internally displaced persons that had fled the area for their life. In this second term, 2019 to 2023, by the grace of God, we shall consolidate on the gains we have recorded in tackling security, and we intend to rise to the occasion by aggressively confronting other emerging security challenges such as rural banditry, herdsmen's menace, kidnapping, and other manifestations of insecurity in our peace-loving country. Again, as you all know, endemic corruption was a cankerworm corroding the fabric of our nation before we took office. I am pleased to say, with all modesty, that since assuming office in 2015, we have taken large measures to degrade the menace of corruption, and we are up in arms to mobilize and deploy our resources to all critical sectors of our nation's troubling needs, including education, health, and critical infrastructure. We shall continue to bring to the consciousness of all Nigerians that corruption plays a devastating role in the parlor state of our economy, leading to social deprivation, desolation, unemployment, and poor resource generation and distribution, occasioning social inequity. I need to state here that Nigeria and Nigerians have no business with poverty or being poor. Our situation is a factor of long years of unpatriotic and dysfunctional leadership in almost all hems and across most tiers of government in our beloved country. One area that has continued to challenge us in government is the economy. The Nigerian economy took a nosedive when it went into recession. Massively, that was arrested. And the focus this year is that we are going to experience a 2.3 to 2.9 growth in GDP. This is one of the highest in Africa. Also, the ongoing effort to increase power generation and distribution, as well as rehabilitations, repairs, and constructions of roads and rail lines across the country will give remarkable stimulus and fillip to the economy. It will lead to job creation and enable massive access to raw materials and finished products. In this regard, I wish to observe that Nigerian universities and other tertiary education institutions have a role to play in addition to the important roles they play in supplying the skilled manpower that runs our industries and civic and public service. I challenge our universities to transform themselves into change agents by shelving the label, perception, and mentality of being ivory tower and committing themselves to conducting cutting-edge research, both theoretical and policy-oriented applied research, in order to help the nation to find solutions to the numerous developmental challenges of Nigeria. Government will continue to strive to provide the requisite funding and other resource input that will enable you function in that capacity. In the specific case of Bayero University, located as it is in the center of commerce, I challenge you to investigate through rigorous research into the historical antecedents of Kano merchants and manufacturers which made them excel in the past. Critical inquiries must be made and positive answers must be obtained with regard to what happened to those local industries promoted by the traditional merchants and how they could be reactivated. Universities have a duty to their host environments. They should be beacons of light, hope, and advancement by generating requisite growth visions for society. I trust that this is a challenge that Bayero University will not shy away from. To conclude this address, let me congratulate the Council, Senate, management, staff, and students of Bayero University, as well as the graduates again, for the success of this occasion. I want in particular to single out the role played by the Council of the University under the able leadership of its Pro-Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, one of Nigeria's finest and most accomplished academics and diplomats in steering the affairs of this institution. I urge the authorities of this university not to relent their efforts in the commendable but steady infrastructural and academic growth and development being witnessed in the institution. I would like to assure you all that you would continue to receive government support in this noble exploit of building a university that we should all be proud of. Thank you for your attention, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
The visitor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's ceremony. And I have the honor to invite the Chancellor to declare the convocation closed. Mr. Chancellor, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It is my singular pleasure to deal with the closing ceremonies. But before I declare the convocation closed, like to tell you all, for the sake of history, that this university was established in the time of General Yakubu Gowon. And I would like us to give him 3 bosas. We had the gun salute when we arrived. So I want to give him 3 bosas to close the event. Are we ready? 1, bosa! 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 Thank you very much. It is my pleasure, therefore, to declare this convocation closed. God bless you all.
Excuse us, please. You are required to please remain standing after the BUK anthem and the national anthem until the procession receives a reverse order. Please, you are to remain standing and nobody should go out until the procession receives a reverse order. May you have the closing prayer, please, Chef?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
May we all rise for the BUK anthem first, then the national anthem. Please allow the procession to receive a reverse order. Thank you. BUK anthem, please.
Wisdom, the beautiful of all seasons.
we come to the end of this 35th convocation ceremony of Bayero University, Kano. On behalf of the entire crew, I am Muhammad Rabi Ali saying thanks for watching.